What is up, everyone? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE discussion video. Today, I want to talk about something that's kind of been stirring up a bit, especially with the Nintendo Switch's success. We all know there are a bunch of Morton salty gamers out there that are making up all sorts of excuses and reasons why to attack certain Nintendo fans and to say certain things, which is cool. It's all fun, I guess, at the end of things, right? It's just video gaming. But I do want to talk about this because I've been hearing people say this quite a bit. So there's a certain group of people, internet, whatever the case is, that will always bash Nintendo fans. You guys don't buy third-party games. This is the reason why our systems don't have third-party support, power, blah, 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 all this other stuff, okay? But the main thing is that, okay, you guys aren't buying third-party games when you get those third-party games. That's the thing that we've always been hearing, all right? Now, with the Nintendo Switch, it's came out, and obviously it's a hybrid system. It's not as powerful as PS4 and Xbox One. Some of the games coming out are older, or they're remakes, and people are saying, oh, well, why are you buying old games? And these games are full-priced, and all of this stuff with all these different third-party games. And to me, it just seems like a direct clash. At one point, you're saying, why don't you buy third-party games? That was the big thing. Then at another point, when third-party games come, oh, well, why are you buying that game? It's the inferior version. It's full-priced, or it's, why didn't you buy it beforehand? And I'm going to sit here and say for myself, I'm not speaking for anyone else, but Microsoft and Sony do not need my help. Steam, Microsoft, and Sony do not need my help or my money. That is pretty much clear at this point. Everybody buys third-party games on PS4, Xbox One, Sony systems, PC. I'm a big Nintendo fan, obviously, but I have PS4 and Xbox One. They're great systems, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? They're great for what they do. Not necessarily my cup of tea for everything, but they're still great. Every system has its strengths and its weaknesses. Nintendo Switch, everything. Every system does. But for me, as a Nintendo fan, I want to see third-party support be strong. I want to see more games come over this system. And with the Nintendo Switch, for the first time in Nintendo history, I don't have to buy two different systems in order to get access to all of Nintendo's games, like anymore, as far as their main titles. I don't have to. Pretty much everything's been moving over to Nintendo Switch. And in terms of third-party games, I can actually play stuff like Skyrim comfortably anywhere. For me, that is a reason to spend the extra $30. I'm not sure how much Skyrim costs on PS4 and Xbox One at this point. It's probably like $20 to $30. I'll spend that extra $30 if it means that Bethesda knows that we want these type of games on the Nintendo Switch and that I can play the game anywhere. So these haters, these Morton's salty gamers, they need to understand, you need to make up your mind. Do you want Nintendo fans to buy third-party games or not? For me, if I have an option as far as where to play the game, and if I have an option to play on Nintendo Switch, I'm going to do that in order to say, hey, Nintendo fans do want third-party games. We will buy third-party games that we're interested in. So you can't sit here and say, oh, well, why are you waiting to buy an inferior version, and why are you doing all this? Then get mad when Nintendo fans don't buy certain games. It's a direct clash of what these people are trying to say, and I see this all the time. For me, I'm always used to buying inferior games and inferior stuff, right? Look, I have a PC. My PC is from 2015, and it's still better than most of these games that come out. Heck, even Xbox One X, a lot of games are 4K or they're checkerboard, but they still run at 30 frames per second. Not all of them are at 60 frames per second. I can still get better frame rates and get a 1080p image on my PC, and it looks great and it runs great, but yet I still sometimes opt for a PS4 or Xbox One version, or a Nintendo Switch in this case, like Skyrim. Could get that on my PC, could have mods and all that, but I'd rather have it anywhere I want. So pretty much we've always been playing inferior things. Even if you're on the PS4 or Xbox One, it's still probably better on PC. So if you're going from PS4 and Xbox One to Nintendo Switch, and there's more of a downgrade, the benefits are that you get to play the game anywhere you want. And for some, that is a big, like, requirement. And for me, as far as my life, how things are going for me, that is a requirement, because every single weekend, I go to my mom's house. I've told this story before, but I'll go ahead and say it again. We've been getting a lot of new subs. Every weekend I go to my mom's house, I take my daughter there. My daughter is the star attraction. Everybody wants to play with her. Nobody wants to talk with me anymore. You know what I'm saying? They'll say hi, whatever, but they're all there to see my daughter. I got nothing to do when I'm there. I'm just in this big house pretty much by myself, and they're off playing with my daughter. She's running outside and following them around and doing all that, and I'm just there. I'm not gonna lug my PS4, Xbox One, or my PC over to my mom's house to play video games, and I'm there all day. The Nintendo Switch is perfect. I bring my charge cable, I bring my Switch, and I play my games. Well, most of the time I bring my charge cable. Sometimes I forget. But either way, it can still last long enough to where I'm good, you know, and I'm there all day, and every now and then I'll go out there and check, see how my daughter's doing, play with her there, then come back and play the game. So for me, having the portability so I can play some of the best games that I haven't finished yet. Still haven't beat Rayman, Skyrim, haven't beat everything in this game. Also, Resident Evil Revelations, the collection. I've done a lot in Resident Evil Revelations 1, but Revelations 2, I have not. So for me, if there's going to be ports, and they're good, they're high quality, they provide a lot of value, they have all the content, and I haven't finished them before on other systems, heck yeah, I'm gonna buy them on the Nintendo Switch because I'm able to play them anywhere that I want. And I think that's something that a lot of gamers out there who don't have a Switch or who care more about other systems, they don't understand that concept, especially from a Nintendo fan who's purchased Nintendo's portables and also Nintendo's home consoles and say, man, I wish I could play this on my TV, and oh, I wish I could play this on my portable, and back and forth, and oh, they're fragmenting the bases, and certain games come here and certain games come there. This is a dream come true for a Nintendo fan, because any type of third-party game, you essentially get the cross-buy strategy with this system. I'll take the downgrades. Honestly, I will take the downgrades, because the upside is I can play it anywhere I want, and I can find more time to play the games. And sometimes I don't always want to be inside my game room right here playing the games. I'd rather be out in my living room, lie down in bed, relax, and play the games. This is something that I do all the time. So for me, it's a lifestyle choice. It's just, for me, I've always been used to playing the inferior version. Since I've had a PC here, I'm always playing the inferior version of stuff. If I'm playing on PS4 and Xbox One as well. So you've got to pick. You can't attack Nintendo fans for not buying third party, not being interested in third party, and then complaining about third party support. And then when third party support comes, attack them for waiting or not being interested in PS4 and Xbox One, but being interested in Nintendo Switch version. Because this has happened to me. I've had multiple people try to call me out and say, oh, well, you weren't interested on the PS4, Xbox One, or PC. Why are you getting it on Switch? Well, there you go. Those are my reasons why. Yes, I want Nintendo to succeed. I want there to be third-party sales, and Microsoft and Sony don't need my help. They already sell, right? Everyone already says people buy games on there. They already sell. I'd rather go to somewhere where I know I'm going to be able to play it anywhere I want, and I can actually help get more support, because that's the whole thing, right? Nintendo fans don't buy third-party games, so I'm over here helping. And any other Nintendo fan out there that is buying third-party games, nobody from the outside, as far as more insulty gamers or whatever the case is, nobody should be bashing them because they're buying third-party games. The same thing a lot of people are saying that Nintendo fans don't do. So you shouldn't bash the ones who are buying the third-party games. That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. So those are my thoughts on the matter. What do you guys think? I know third-party sales as far as games like Xenoverse and Skyrim have been pretty good so far. A lot of fans are out there promoting, letting the third-party companies know that we do want these games. And on the Nintendo Switch, maybe it's not for everyone. Maybe they need their 60 frames or better graphics. But just as long as I can play the game anywhere I want, it looks okay. You put it on the TV, you can play. Take it anywhere you want, you can play. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? It's fun for me. So that's my take on the matter. What do you guys think in the comment section below? I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube live gaming page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, live streams, on my Nintendo Switch friends list, and emotes for sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next video. Peace.